What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? It's time for P&Q again, my question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or put comments down and I just respond the following week. Now I'm recording this on the end of this last week, ready to go up on Friday. So if I have missed any questions or comments, I'll put them up on the following one. Okay, now you can ask me this one of two ways. You can either email me directly at miniwarzone@gmail.com. I'll put a link in the video description below and that will give you an anonymous response, i.e. I won't read out your name, or it's just easier for you to do that way, but I don't read out your name anyway. If you want me to read out your name, you got to say, or just leave your comments or questions in the comment section below the video and I'll do my best. Right, let's get on with it then. I have 1, 2, 3 emails this week. I've none last week, 3 this week, and a few comments or questions. Awesome. Right. I think I've had too much sugar. Start with the emails. Oh, my printer's printed this wonky. I hate that. It says, "Hi Pete. Hey. You're in a band, that's so cool. You play bass, I was wondering what tunings you use. And are you in a band now? Also, what bass do you use / prefer? Blimey. What tunings I use? That depends. Right, at the moment, I'm standard tuning. Across the board. I do have a 5-string for a couple of songs that require me to just get that a little bit lower. I'm in a duo now, so not a band really, just a duo of my wife and myself. We're called Rorke's Drift. But I was in the band when I was in my second band, which is the one I did the album with. The tunings I used were B, E, A, D on a standard 4-string because I didn't have a 5-string at the time. Then I got one, and then it was easier, and then, but by then we'd already written a bunch of songs and done it on the 4-string tuned to B, E, A, D, which is, I mean, a 5-string is B, E, A, D, G, so, you know, it's just the way it was. What bass do I use / prefer? Well, I kind of learnt my trade on my Yamaha RBX 170. I had a couple of those and they were cool, but I always perform now just because I prefer it now with my Fender Precision, the Steve Harris signature bass. But with my old bands I preferred my Yamaha, I think, more than any. And that's all the questions. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your questions. Next one. Yo man, you ever had long hair? Wink, e-face. You should have said, have you ever had hair? Yeah, I used to have hair like halfway down my back. Long time ago. Way before I was in bands and things. I was bandana man then when I was in a band. I had about 80 bandanas. Still got them actually. Don't use them so much now. I use hats. So yes, I did once upon a time. Next one. Pete, I really must ask, as it's probably my OCD kicking in, but why do you have your keep out poster facing inwards on your door? Keep up the great work, and I may even see you at Salute this year. Yes. Yes. You know me, so if you see me, come and find me. Come and get me. Why do I have that poster, keep out poster? It's over there, facing inwards. It's a joke. It's an in-joke. It's reminding me to keep out of the outside world. You don't want to go out there. Keep out. Stay in your studio, your man cave. Stay here where all is good and you have awesomeness of hobbiness washing over you. It's totally awesome. Yeah, it's just an in-joke. I've definitely had too much sugar. Right, Idic Beer now, because we're on to the comments questions from last week. He says, another good one, Pete. if GW were to make another movie, what two factions would you like to see fight it out on the big screen? Obviously I've seen these questions, but I haven't thought about them myself. That's a great question. Tyranids, definitely. I gotta have space monsters. Tyranids. Wow. Oh, that is hard. I would say Imperial Guard, but I got a chance to say Tyranids and Space Wolves. You could do a whole interesting stuff about Space Wolves. Tyranids and Space Wolves. Hell yeah. Great question, thank you. Warforge. Great P&Q. What is your favourite Space Wolf unit? I've got my thing here. My favourite Space Wolf unit is Thunderwolf Cavalry. Got the Space Wolf Codex here. It's Thunderwolf Cavalry because I just love the look of them. It looks so dynamic on those wolves. I love Fenrisian wolves as well, as you know. I've painted them up. But yeah, they're 120 points, so they're quite expensive for free models. But they're toughness 5 with 2 wounds. You know, what are they? Fast attack. So yeah. So, and they got counter attack. Yep. That's just amazing. You know, leadership 9 too. I think, yeah. They're just, at first glance they look expensive, but when you look at them, they're actually pretty sweet. So yeah, Thunderwolf Cavalry is my answer. Okay, that's the first page. Now we're on to Dave Nitzel, the Disco 853. You'll have to explain behind the name sometime. What's that about? Question for you. Says, cool Pete, thanks for answering my silly questions. I will spare you in the audience this week, lol. Take care. Cheers, bud. Kablam says, awesome answers as ever, mate. Awesome making these. You know, I love it. Crew Orange Lasilicus, another great P&Q. Do you back much on Kickstarter? And if so, what have you / are you backing? I've never backed anything hobby related on Kickstarter. I've done Indiegogos. Don't think I've done anything. I've done a couple of Kickstarters non-hobby related. They were books. I haven't done any. No, I've done no gaming, no hobby related Kickstarters. It's been Indiegogos. Backed a few Indiegogos. Not that I've anything against it. I never have. I didn't even. You know, this time last year I'd never even heard of Kickstarter. I didn't know what it was. Well, I'd heard of it, but I thought, I don't know what that's all about. But yeah. No, I haven't. Sorry, I tend to just get things as I see them or hear about them. That's kind of my bag. I know you get cool stuff for backing them, but then sometimes you're left waiting by all accounts. Heresy Productions says, nice one, Pete. So, combat knife, chainsword, or power sword? Well, I'm thinking, presuming I have the sublime strength with which to wield these like a feather, I still think that the chainsword would be a bit cumbersome. Plus you gotta, like, you know, remember to press the arm button. So nah. Power sword, because it's longer than the combat knife, and it's a sword. You can just use it anyway. Power sword for me, dude. Power sword every time. Hooves of Doom. Great Q&A. How are you liking your new hobby room? Just the right size? I love my new hobby room. I love it here. I love this place. It's my favourite place to be. Just the right size? Well, it's alright. It could do with being about 10 million times bigger, because I'd fill it, no matter how big it was. Nah, it's just the right size. It's sweet, dude. It's got everything I need within not too far a distance, but let's bear in mind, I've got the other building which is attached to this. That's not finished yet. I know that's for future, but that's going to be another block. It's going to be a toilet facility, but I'm thinking of separating it off into a storage area as well, so I can store some stuff in there too. But I've got everything now. I've got 2 gaming tables, two 6-foot by 2-foot gaming tables, so you put them together and you've got a decent sized table. I've got my painting table over there on wheels, which I can move around, but I don't because it's got too many paints on it. I've got all my trays of stuff. I've got my shelves with all my scenery on and terrain. I've got boxes. I've got all my stuff here. I've got my little library over there in the corner. Tea, coffee facilities, fridge. I am in Hog's heaven. I am in heaven. It's just nice. I mean, I can't. The house where I live doesn't. It had that room where I was. And that was okay. That was good for a time. It served its purpose, and it was nice. It was a nice little sanctuary. But this is something else. This is just beautiful to get away from the hustle and bustle, and it's not attached to my house. It's like going out, going away from it all. I just love it. I cannot emphasize how much I love this studio. It is perfect. Well, I've got a printer down there and more stuff to build, and it's just great. I love it. Got another camera over there, and I've got a CCTV camera which has yet to be connected up. So I've got a monitor over there, but it's going to go up soon. Just a matter of working out the best angle. And then I've got security lights outside, so I'm all secure in here, so it's going to be cool. But yeah. Alright, Jinx Panduit says, nice one, Pete. Any chance of hearing a track or two? Question time. If you were in a battle against a 40k race, who would you choose and why? If I was in a battle against a 40k race. Necrons. Because it'd be like Terminator or something, wouldn't it? It'd be, yeah, like man against robots. Yeah. Terminator. I wouldn't feel so bad about killing them either as well. Yeah. Terminators. Necrons. Necrons. Got Terminator on the head now. Yeah, because I think like other stuff, I think like Tyranids and Chaos Demons, that'd be too scary. Not that Necrons wouldn't, but I wouldn't feel so bad about killing them, I don't think. Any chance of hearing a track or two? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put a comment below this video myself saying if you want to hear, or if you want a video with a soundtrack from Roadhouse Bound, thumbs up. So thumbs up that comment if you want me to do it, and if nobody does, then I won't bother doing it. But if I get a couple of thumbs up or more, I'll make a video and put it to one of our soundtracks. How's that? One of our songs. I'll make a video with some like photos or footage of like, you know, when we did gigs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll put a comment below saying thumbs up if you want to see a Roadhouse Bound video, and if you do, it will happen. I can't say fairer than that. Because it won't be hobby related, so you know, then I could do a little intro at the start saying if you're not interested, don't watch this video because it's for, and so on. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Right, last question then. It says, tattoo for you. He says, that's awesome, man. I think my friends and I tried to start a band at least once a year when we were younger. We even later, when I first started tattooing, made up glam rock names for us all of us in the shop. We had Ruby Rich on bass, Jaded Josh on lead guitar, Sapphire Sean on drums, and Crystal Clint as vocals. Ah, the good old days. Yeah, they were good old days. I was asked the other day, I think it was my wife who asked me, yeah, do I miss my band days? Do I miss them? I said, no, I don't miss them, but I think back on them with fondness. There's a difference. Yeah, so it's not, I'm not hankering after that, because I can always do my own musical projects now if I want to anyway. And the guys are all, well, they're all in this country at least, so it wouldn't be too hard to meet up with everyone again. In fact, a couple of them live quite near to me. Has your wife or daughter ever played 40k with you? My wife has. Yeah. My daughter, although she was into it before I was, she's not really into the gaming side. I don't think she would be. I think she's more of a, she prefers Zombicide and like smaller games like that. Getting her into D&D. But yeah, no, my wife will play 40k with me. She's even gonna play, I think we're gonna play War Machine or Hordes. What else do we play? I mean, they both play Zombicide. What else do I play? Can't think now. They've never played Ronin with me. I don't think they'd be interested in that. Oh yeah, I can't think of what else there is. Bolt action is not their scene. But you asked about 40k. My wife has, and my daughter hasn't. Much love, brother. You're a great cat to be sharing this nerd life with. Thank you very much, Richard. Tattoo for you, Richard. And that's the last question. So yeah, so going back to Jinx Panduit, I'll put a comment below this video saying if you want me to do a video with a soundtrack or a track from the album we did, thumbs up. And if I get more than a couple of people interested, then I will. Otherwise there's not much point doing it, because I understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea and all that kind of thing. I would choose a track that's mellow and, you know, that kind of thing, that's, well, mellow for what we were, you know, that kind of thing, one that's suitable to be aired, and yeah. Okay, much love to you all. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Peace.